And he's going to bring on our very own superstar, our world champion, Hodges.
Thank you, Representative Ford. Thank you, everybody, for coming out today. It's an honor on my 61st birthday to be here as a black man here in America. Feeling good. I probably can't do the crossover, but I can still be here. But I just want to thank all the people that come out. We got Joshua Smith, founder of the Chicago Playground Legends. We got Big Ronnie Lewis out of Simeon. And we're going to, of course, bring our NBA Hall of Fame, Brother Rubin. And we have Brother Sam Hill, Joe Miller, and Rick Red Ross. And we got, Bobby Simmons is here. And we got a host. And we also have the Ben Wilson brothers here to represent today also. Yes, so the legendary. And it's all blue and gold sometimes. But one thing about Simeon that we do is bring everybody together. So I'm honored to be here, Coach Head. And then we're going to be recognizing this young man right here with the straight shirt on, Coach Lonnie Hampton of the CC Riders, who's responsible for bringing all the baseball, basketball, and football recruits to Simeon High School. He raised me as a point guard. So without further ado, we're going to get to the show and keep it going. I want to bring forth a good brother that I met when I was at Simeon. We played against each other in the All-Star game, and we've been friends ever since in terms of competitive. And this brother's just, how do you win 3 straight 3 points in the NBA the way he shoots? So Curry before Curry was Hodges before Hodges. Y'all don't get it. He wasn't the only one pulling the trigger. But then with that ring, he got a bunch of rings. So I can't even run down his list, but because he's a down-to-earth brother and I'm an organizer, I'm block by block. So without further ado, the 3-point shooter, Mr. Craig Hodges. Craig Hodges. Love you, brother.
Thank y'all. First of all, I want to thank Almighty God for blessing us in a peaceful environment. It's only through His mercy and compassion that we get a chance to do it. And for me, it's an honor and a privilege to share my brother's birthday, especially as black men in America. I turned 60 on Saturday, so I'm with you, brother. We're still celebrating. But most of all, the most important thing about this whole project, me and Brother Revin, we came through at a time when we had programs that supported what we wanted to do, even though we didn't know what we wanted to do. We had brothers who put together things that supported us in a way that we know that we stand here today on their shoulders. So as we stand here today in 2020, and I'm looking at what I'm looking at as far as the media is concerned, and then when I come in and I see my babies behind me, it's a critical hour. It's a critical hour, and the most important thing I can tell my young brothers back here is if you're ever the smartest person in your circle, you gotta find a better circle. That you gotta reach up. You gotta think higher. You have to set goals. We who are in a position to support you, we need to let you know that we got your back. And it can't be a thing where we're just talking about it. It has to be like this, what Dr. Prince has put together for us. Right now, for me, as a black man in America, watching the COVID, watching us being murdered, it's so much that I need to say to my people. It's so much. But I want y'all to know, young brothers and sisters, sisterhood, you're gonna play that pro ball. You're gonna do that. It's already done. But don't let that define who you are as a sister. It's not your sport, it's your mind. It's your ability to be a critical thinker. America, it's not often that I get to do this, y'all. So when Brotherhood asked me to do this, it's so much I have to say. But I know we have a limited time, so it's gonna be time for me to say what needs to be said, because it hurts me, young sister, Look to Maya Moore as a role model. Look at the courage. And then I submit to Brother Bobby. I don't understand, for the life of me, how can we go play in a bubble? I don't understand the NBA going back to play, y'all. I don't. And I gotta let it be known, because our people are dying. This is the most critical hour in American history where black men have an opportunity to change the direction of our people. And this ain't no game. This ain't no game. Student athleticism is no game. It's critical thinking. See, I was blessed. So when we talk about black history and the impact that it has on life, I'm a witness. My first class at Long Beach State was under the founder of Kwanzaa, Dr. Maulana Karenga. I studied under him for 4 years. I studied under Dr. Khalid Muhammad, Lord rest his soul, for 4 years. So I wasn't taught to just go hoop. I was blessed that hoop gave me an opportunity to meet these brothers. Dr. John Carlos is my mentor. I talked to him yesterday. And dig this, y'all. How can the forerunner to our demonstration and protestations not be allowed to get to LeBron James? How is that? How is it that as we stand here, we know the future of this generation is the generation of fulfillment? But what are we going to do to make sure they reach their full potential? They got hot with me in 1992, 91, 92, when I'm saying, if I get $5 million, I'm going to leverage $4 million to black people so that we can have economics, so we can have true and proper education. And then I look at our condition today. I wrote a letter to the president in 1991, and it was 900 murders in 1991. And where have we come? And I'm just telling black folks, I love y'all. I don't care nothing about basketball, I love my people. Because if we don't, see, hold on, check this out. Let me tell you how critical an hour we're in right now, y'all. Do y'all realize that if we don't get it done this time, it ain't getting done. It ain't getting done. And it ain't about picking up no gun. So I'm hearing my people during this quarantine time, man, I gotta go get mine. I'm arming up. For what? You come out the house with a gun, they bring out a tank. And see, we ain't going to no shooting gallery and practicing with these weapons. Our shooting gallery is 47th Street, 95th Street, Inglewood, West Side. But those who are in Barrington, those who are in Winnetka, they're taking their children to the gun range and they're learning how to use this weapon properly. So we see those white supremacists. So media, this is as much as y'all fault as it is anybody else's. So y'all got to stand up. So I'm telling Brother Stephen A. Smith, you need to holler at your brother. Because we can no longer be the cannon fodder for those who have destroyed my people. Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, where y'all at? Where y'all at in my city? And I don't care. Look, I lost $50 million speaking on for black people. So y'all, I'm 60 years old right now. So my mission is these babies. And I ain't gonna let y'all do what y'all doing for us on the miseducation level. We not. So Brother Ford, I appreciate this opportunity. And once again, let me put a disclaimer on this for the media. I ain't speaking for this brother. So don't y'all hold what I say against him. And I know you support me, brother. You ain't even got to say that. That's a new subject. That's a new subject. But I want to tell young brothers, make sure y'all read. Make sure y'all write. Make sure you articulate your position in a manner that everybody knows where your soul is at, where your heart is at. See, because I'm telling y'all something, young brothers and sisters who want to play this game, It's a game. It's a game. It's a game. But understand this. It's going to come a point in this game where somebody going to ask you, should you get to a higher level, to compromise your principles. They're going to ask you. They're going to ask you to compromise your principles. And come on, sister. Oh, you good? Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. I understand. But you cannot afford to lose your soul for $1. For $1. You know what I'm saying? See, this is the cool part for me. I was blessed as a baby in the movement in Chicago Rights, Illinois. My mom was a secretary for the Civil Rights Organization. So I grew up as a baby in the movement. I ain't have no choice. But when we went to the White House to holler at Bush, because my mama told me, boy, if you ever get a chance to go to anybody who has a position of authority over your people, you better speak on behalf of your people and not on behalf of yourself. So for me, this is a blessing at this time in my life, brother, for you to invite me on your birthday, and we cancel. That's a powerful thing. We're in the middle of the year, y'all. Why we in the middle? Because we can see we get the winter and we get the summer. You feel me? We get both sides of it. And as being in the middle of it, we got an opportunity to make the real. See, people talk about change and hope. What is that? Give me solutions. Give me answers. Don't give me something that I gotta go try to figure out. Don't give me something symbolic. Give me something real. So, yeah, MJ, I'm gonna drop 100 million. Where? Where is it going? Who handling it? Always what happens to us. We gonna throw y'all some trinkets, and then we gonna see what's wrong with them people. Why can't they get their lives together? Look here, brother. The destruction of our families, the destruction of the black man. That's why we incarcerated. That's why you standing on our necks. That's why then you want to turn around and ask me why am I not handling my family? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Realize this, and this is my last point, to the whole planet. Come here, sister. I want to tell you, she is the power now. She is the power on the whole planet. So the whole planet better wake up to sisterhood. It ain't on black men to talk about leadership no more. It ain't on us. Ain't never been. We have just been titular executives. That's why they put the NBA out, because they have to reopen this thing, and they know that if, check this out, when they killed George Floyd, we go crazy. But when Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, where we at? Where's the media at? Y'all want to get that off real quick, because the real power is her. That when sisters stand up and say, you know what? We are getting ready to pull the plug on the energy of white capitalism. Because where I'm from in the south suburbs, check this out. If the sisters don't get on the train to go to the loop don't open. If they don't get on the train from the west side, the loop don't open. And see, I'm not telling you, I have no power and no right to ask no sisters to stop working. But I got a right to ask them brothers that pooped under us, Bobby. I got a right to ask them, why y'all going to work and my people dying? Why y'all going to play basketball? And this is the final question that I got. But I want y'all to know that the redemption, that when we talk about the return of the Christ, it is the African woman. Nothing else. So don't be looking for no blonde-haired guy. Don't be looking for no brother with no dreads. It's a black woman. This is her, because all the pain and suffering of all the murders come back to her, because she birthed every one of us that they taken out. All right? So, once again, sister, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate this. I'm with y'all. And if y'all want to learn how to shoot, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. 6 inches above your target. Everybody that's a basketball player, look at it. 6 inches above your target. That's what I'm looking at when I shoot. There are 3 parts to my shot. Foundation, form, follow through. Foundation, form, follow through. Foundation, form, follow through. Foundation, form, follow through. Go to YouTube and watch when I made 19 in a row, and as I take the ball out of the rack, you can actually say foundation, form, follow through. And by the time you say follow through, the ball is coming through the net. Okay? That's my final lesson. God bless y'all. Peace and blessings. Peace.